mathematics and I. Today in this video we shall be looking at how we can solve simultaneous equation involving two variables with shortcuts. Okay, but before I will solve that, first I would use eliminating method to solve this equation for us to get the value of x and y. Now when you say eliminating, it simply means removing a variable, either x or y. Now it depends on what you want to do. So if we want to solve this question now using eliminating method, this is what we are going to do. Now we have 4x plus 2y equal to 8, and then we have 2x plus 2y equal to 6. Now this is what we do. Now when you are trying to eliminate a given question, this is what you do. See if any of the coefficients that the variables carries are the same. Now let us see. Now variable x carry coefficient 4 and variable x carry coefficient 2. They are not the same. Now here variable y carry coefficients 2 and variable y also carry coefficients 2. So it means they are the same. So because one of the coefficients are the same, I will minus. Alright. Now 4x minus 2x gives us 2x. And 2y minus 2y gives us 0. So it means we have eliminated y. Now 8 minus 6 gives us 2. So what do we do now? We divide both sides by 2 so we can get the value for x. Now when 2 cancel out 2, I have x. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Now if we get the value for x as 1, what do we do next? To get the value for y, we can use any of the equation, either equation 1 or equation 2. So far, where we get x, where we see x, we substitute the value 1 for x. So I want to use equation 2. Equation 2 says 2x plus 2y equal to 6. So it means where I see x, I will substitute y. So here becomes 2 into bracket y plus 2y equal to 6. Are we there? Now, we'll open the bracket. 2 times 1 is 2 plus 2y equal to 6. Now what do we do next? We collect like terms, okay? Because 2 can't be added to 2y because they are unlike terms. So when 2 goes to the process the equality sign to make 6, here becomes 2y is equal to 6 minus 2. And 6 minus 2 gives us 4. So 2y is equal to 4. So for us to get the value for y, we divide both sides by 2. So when 2 cancel out, 2y is equal to 2. So it means in this question using eliminating method, it means x is 1 and y is 2. Okay, now let us apply the shortcut method. Now how do we apply the shortcuts? Now for example, let us assume we have something like this. n1x plus n plus n1y equal to p1, and then we have m2x plus n2y equal to p2. Now in this case, m1, m2 here refers to the coefficients of x, and n1, n2 here refers to the coefficient of y. Then p1, p2 are constants. Now how do we solve problems like this? Now for us to get x, for us to find the value of x using the shortcut, this is what we'll do. P1 multiplies n2 minus p2 multiplies n1. Okay, are we there? P1 multiply the coefficient of y, P2 multiplies the coefficient of y at the numerator, all over m1 multiplies n2 minus m2 multiplies n1. This is what we will use to solve the value for x. When we get the answer for x, what we're going to do, we're going to substitute the value into an element of the equation, and then we will get the answer. Alright, now let us apply this formula now to solve this question if we will see get x as 1. Let us begin. Now to solve for x, and it becomes, now in this question my m1 is 4. My N2 is 2. My N1 is 2. My N2 is also 2. My P1 is 8. My P2 is 6. So what do we do now? It means that where I have P1, this is P1. Okay, P1 is what? 8. So I have 8 into bracket. What is this? N2. This is N2. What is my N2 now? N2 is 2. Into bracket 2. Okay, minus. What is this? P2. What is my P2? P2 is 6. 6 into bracket. What is this? N1. N1 is 2 also. Over. Okay, now I have M1. What's M1? This is M1. M1 is 4. Into bracket N2. What's N2? This is N2. N2 is 2. Minus. Okay, now this is M2. What's M2 now? M2 is 2. So that is M2 is 2. Into bracket N1. What's about N1? N1 is also 2. Close the bracket. So if we do this, we're going to have this. X is equal to 8 times 2 is 16 minus 6 times 2 is 12 over 4 times 2 is 8 minus 2 times 2 is 4. So 16 minus 12 is 4 over 8 minus 4 is 4. And 4 divided by 4 is 1. You see, the same answer. X is 1, X is also 1. So if X is 1, what do we do now to get the value for what? Y. We will use any of the equation just the way we did it here. And if we still solve for the value of Y using X as 1, you see we are still going to get the value for Y, which is 2. Okay, so this is how you can apply shortcuts in solving simultaneous equations. Simply obeying this formula. Simply obeying this formula. So we have come to the end of today's class on how you can apply shortcuts in solving simultaneous equation problems. I hope you learned something new. So please don't forget to share the video, okay? And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Till we see you in our next class. Thank you very much for watching.